The nation stood at the edge of war. The Philistine army had gathered to challenge the Israelites, led by their fearsome warrior Goliath, a giant unlike any other. From the Philistine ranks emerged Goliath, nearly 10 feet tall, his armor gleaming under the sun. For 40 days he taunted Israel, daring anyone to fight him. None dared. Far from the battlefield in the hills of Bethlehem, a young shepherd named David watched over his father's sheep. He was small in stature, but his faith was immense. Jesse, David's father, asked him to take food to his older brothers at the battlefront and check on their well-being. David obeyed without hesitation.
Take this for your journey, my son. Be careful out there.
David reached the battlefield just as Goliath once again mocked the army of Israel. The sight shocked David, but he asked, "Why does no one fight him?"
Where is this man that defies the armies of Israel? Bring him to me!
David asked the soldiers, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that defies the armies of the living God?" His words stirred amazement and anger.
How can you be so afraid of one man?
Afraid? We're seasoned warriors, boy.
Yet you tremble. God is with me.
He's mad.
Word reached King Saul of the boy who dared to challenge Goliath. David was brought before the king and declared boldly, "I will fight him." Saul offered David his royal armor, but David refused. "I cannot wear what I have not tested," he said. Instead, he took only his sling and staff. Before facing the giant, David went to a nearby stream and selected 5 smooth stones, his only weapons besides his faith. David walked onto the battlefield. Goliath laughed at him. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" But David replied, "I come in the name of the Lord." David reached into his bag, took a stone, placed it in his sling, and ran toward Goliath. With divine precision, he slung the stone and struck the giant's forehead. The stone sank into Goliath's forehead. The giant stumbled, then crashed to the ground, shaking the earth. The Philistines froze in disbelief. David stood over the fallen giant, victorious. Without a sword, with only his faith, he had brought down the enemy of Israel. The Philistine army turned in fear and fled. The Israelites surged forward, shouting in victory, chasing their enemies away.
Flee! Flee for your lives! Victory is ours. Yahweh has delivered them into our hands.
David returned home whole. The people sang, "David has slain tens of thousands." But David gave all glory to God.